Hello everybody, welcome back. So today we'll be covering the skills and quest system recently added to Wild West. We got quite a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get to it. So we have different skill trees for each aspect of the game. Kinda similar to the old system that we had way back in the day, but with a lot more stuff. Each skill tree has its own rewards. Tracking, that's a really weird one. I'll talk about it later. We got sidearms. Oh, pretty interesting. So yeah, we have the outlaw skill tree. We have justice, hunting, mining, exploration, logging. These are all pretty self-explanatory. Hitman and Doctor are Game Pass only. You cannot grind these at all if you don't have the Hitman and Doctor Game Passes. So yeah, kinda sucks. Tracking, sidearms, primary. These are about shooting people, and militia, of course. So for outlaw, we have to rob stuff in order to get XP. For example, let's rob this register. 100 XP, not great, not terrible. We can also rob these new medium-sized safes that are located at various points throughout the map. And yeah, it's quite slow, the lockpicking speed. You can upgrade that later. Now we have to steal the cash and deliver it to an outlaw camp. Worth noting that the base limit for money back is 500 bucks. So keep that in mind. And you also get XP from delivering this money to the outlaw camp, as you just saw. You can also get it through gold bars by selling them. The spots that I use personally to grind XP for the outlaw skill tree is this telegraph office in Delores Ranch, because it has a register and a medium-sized safe. The advantage is that Outlaw's Perch is right next to you, so the sheriffs and bounty hunters will have very little time to catch you between robbing and being safe in the outlaw camp. Though I have seen cops camping and I have done it myself. But yeah, this is a pretty great spot, time efficient. The other spot I can recommend from personal experience is the Puerto Dorado train station. This one, in a similar way to the Dolores Telegraph Office, it has one register here and a safe. This spot is really good because it's the safest spot out there. Nobody spawns in this town, so the chances of getting caught by a bounty hunter or a sheriff are very minimal. You're quite safe over here, but you're very far away from an outlaw base, so. Now, for the justice skill tree, it's pretty simple. You have to catch outlaws or collect bounties. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Not much else you can do, unfortunately. The best spot, in my opinion, especially for casual grinding, is the bank. Especially in an active server, people will pour in here and try to rob it. So yeah, it's basically like a bounty farm, which is pretty good. The other spot I'd recommend is this section of path near Outlaw's Perch. This is because it is the most used route to get to this outlaw camp. So pretty good way to catch criminals, as they kind of funnel themselves through here. You can also pick up bounties. These are dropped by outlaws who were killed by NPCs. And as you can see, they give a pretty decent amount of XP. So that's great actually. For hunting, it's self-evident we have to shoot animals, like this guy over here. 125 XP doesn't look like much, so yeah, let's look for like a bear. Let's see if he gives us more XP. That's a deer, I don't care about him. Where is the bear? Oh, there he is. I forgot to reload, I'm a goober, man. And okay, body shot, and he's not running towards me. That's weird but advantageous. You gotta hit him one more time. Boom. 325 XP, that's pretty decent. I quite like that. And yeah. Now the bison, let's see how much XP the bison gives. Hey, don't run. 250 XP, that's pretty decent. All the stuff's in the water though. And there's the other bison, let's shoot you too. For realism or something. So yeah, I'd recommend hunting bison since it's the most consistent XP gain you have. You can do this in Pinewood Hills and the area near that track divide, and you can also do this in the Grange Place near Fort Henry. So, and if you wanna hunt other stuff, you can hunt bears and crocodiles in Tribal Forest. Now the tracking works kind of weird. You have to go to an outlaw poster. I'd recommend the sheriff's office. And let's track this guy. And you will see that his tracks, his footsteps are on the ground. These should lead you to an outlaw, though it is kind of annoying to track them like this. Especially because when you just start, the tracks don't show age, so it's quite annoying. And these outlaws move like hyperactive children or something. Look at these steps, man. So yeah, this is what tracking is. Now mining, again, it's pretty self-evident. You have to bash rocks for the good old XP and money. You start off with a basic pick. The other older picks were deleted and you have to get them again, which really sucks, but you know, whatever. You get a little bit of XP per ore you get. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. It is kind of a calmer profession though. Much safer too. So let's do this. And yeah, you unlock better picks as you mine, which is really good. I'd recommend Copper Gulch as a starter place because it has a ton of coal and copper, so it's great for early game XP. Otherwise, you can go to the tribal caves. Logging is cutting down trees. And let's see, this small tree, this spruce, will only give me a small amount of XP, like that, 100. But this bigger tree should give me more. Gotta cut it down. $224 XP, more than double. Oh my god, that's a ton of logs. So yeah, pretty calm grinding since you get to enjoy the beautiful scenery of this game. Now, for the secondary and primary skill trees, these are pretty simple. You gotta shoot hostiles. These can be NPCs like the ones in this camp, or other players. Pretty self-explanatory, don't have to show much here. They give a very small amount though. A good place to do this is near this hostile camp, more specifically by getting on this rock, which should give a decent vantage point. Otherwise, if you're a normal or sheriff, you can go to Outlaw's Perch and try and raid it, or well, if you are a hostile or outlaw, you can try and raid the towns. Though I'd be very careful doing this because the NPCs can easily overwhelm and kill you, which yeah, kinda sucks. So possibly best to hit smaller towns and avoid Bronze City. If you are a normal person, I'd be very careful about Windmill Camp because this camp is now equipped with machine gun positions and the NPCs can use these. So yeah, very dangerous. Now for the militia skill tree, self-explanatory, you gotta capture forts like this. And 450 XP, that's pretty good. Almost half 1,000. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, but it's not the only way. You can also get XP for this in a second way, which is capturing territories, like this guy. And again, 450 XP, so yeah, there's no XP difference between forts and territories. I'd recommend doing this in MP servers, like capture everything and then switch servers to another MP server and do that again. Now, the quest system will be your best friend grinding. The game tells you this is the best way and it's absolutely right. Quests give you a ton of XP. There are weekly quests and daily quests. Weekly quests are harder but give you absolutely insane amounts of XP. And the daily quests are pretty good too, they basically give you a free level up. So that's pretty good. For example, this Justice quest will pay me some money and more importantly XP. Almost a full level. And these will be very important. Sometimes you will get mining and stuff. Sometimes you won't. The quests are given to you at random, so you may not get quests for the skill tree that you want to grind. Which, For the rewards, well, each skill tree will have several types of rewards. All rewards are unique to each skill tree. No two are the same, to my knowledge. You can get cash, which is not that lot to start. You can also get perks, cosmetics. Now the perks are pretty good because it will help you grind. For example, this faster lock picking perk will help me a lot when I get it. The money bag size will increase, which will give you again more XP because you're delivering more money. And you get new guns. All the new guns that were added are here in the skill trees. So yeah, they're all pretty decent too. For example, let's get this Army number 2, which is the easiest gun to unlock since it's a level 10. And yeah, looks pretty nice. With all that being said, thank you for watching. I hope this video is of use to you. Comment what I may have missed, like and subscribe. I am Traxis, signing out.